The following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Buffalo Bills.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Allen gonna throw to get things going. He'll find Shakir open right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. He's still on his feet, and he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir, touchdown Buffalo. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7, Ravens nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for King Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
The 49-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, report! Report!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Pushed out to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Jackson sacked.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Deep to return, Khalil Shakir. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Bills offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
26-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. 1st and 10 now from the 36. As we are ready to get back underway. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forwards for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. Headed left, buying time. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
We'll get this to about midfield. Kenny Buchanan is there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Lejante Wester deep for Baltimore. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Hopkins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Big Ed Oliver getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0. They begin with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Allen going to throw again. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. That one good.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll run with Cook, and he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Baz to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
14. Ravens, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On play action, here's Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
27-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Play action now. Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
Jackson sack. A loss of 7 yards. 3 and out.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. Shakir to return. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
At the 45-yard line. 2 yards.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now, and here's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Buffalo. Here's a handoff to Cook. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good, and the Bills stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again? I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 43-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 43, here's second and a few inches. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now a 3rd and 2. Jackson gonna keep it himself. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven first down.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for one extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
1st and 10. In motion goes Likely.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They motion the slot man left.
27-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
319. What's that?
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Brown 80. What's that?
Play action. It's Allen. Aside that open man is Knox. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. On play action, Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And And it'll set up a third down. Play action. Here's Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
A gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Round 80.
To the air is Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here, second and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. Bateman is the motion man. Third and long for Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Throwing Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is brought in. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They convert style there. Big play on fourth and long.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
One last shot now for Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Bills. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.